So far, there haven't been any reports of human-to-human transmission, and infections are typically mild. That being said, avian flu isn't going anywhere anytime soon. Health experts are concerned it could get worse. That's why research is being done right here in Memphis, hoping to get ahead of the virus.
We can't predict flu. We've been studying it for a very long time, and what we learn is that it outsmarts us every time.
On average, the flu kills more than 36,000 people across the U.S. each year, according to the CDC, especially the elderly and children. That's why inside these walls of St. Jude Children's Research Hospital in downtown Memphis, researchers are studying more than childhood cancer, but also the emergence of influenza strains worldwide.
Why it's important at St. Jude? Because it is a catastrophic childhood illness.
Dr. Stacy Schultz-Cherry is the principal investigator of the hospital's Schultz-Cherry lab team, studying how the virus jumps from animals to humans and how to treat it.
This is where we do all of our cells, so we isolate cells from a lot of different spots.
H5N1, the type of avian flu circulating right now, was first identified in 1996 in geese in China. In 2020, a variant of that original strain was found in wild birds in Europe, and in late 2021, it was found in the US and Canada. The virus is nearly 100% fatal in chickens. More than 160 million birds have died or been culled since 2022, and the avian flu has spread to cattle herds as well.
But what it's doing is gaining some changes that's allowing it to actually infect more mammals, and that's what makes us really nervous.
As the avian flu spreads across the country, a main concern is the virus mutating, causing human-to-human transmission that so far has not been detected. The CDC has reported 70 human cases of avian flu. Most have been detected in dairy and poultry workers, but in January, a patient died of the virus after being exposed to a backyard flock.
For potential, avian flu is always the one that people in infectious disease have feared.
Dr. Steve Threlkeld is an infectious disease specialist at Baptist Memorial Hospital in Memphis. He says the longer the outbreak continues, the more likely human-to-human transmission becomes.
The concern is that as it spins off and spits, if you will, into other animals and into humans, it can make small genetic changes. It doesn't take that much in the way of genetic change to allow it to be more efficient at infecting people.
Fortunately, Dr. Threlkeld says most recent human cases in the U.S. have been mild, but historically, the death rate for bird flu in humans is high around the world. About half of all people with known infections have died.
Imagine a disease as contagious as COVID was with a 15–20% mortality rate. It would close down the globe. It would be nothing like even the horror that we saw with that.
The threat is why the researchers at St. Jude stay vigilant, monitoring changes in the avian flu and working to find treatments.
We want to watch this and make sure that if it does infect humans, that it still can't transmit. That's that final step to potentially becoming something that could be a pandemic.
So with all of this going on, how concerned do humans need to be right now about avian flu?
People ask, well, is this going to become something that will infect and transmit in humans? And we don't know, but that's exactly what we're watching and planning for. If it does, how do we protect our population?
And common symptoms of this strain of avian flu in humans are similar to the seasonal flu. They include fever, cough, sore throat, runny nose, muscle aches, headache, fatigue, and eye redness and irritation. To protect yourself, stay away from sick or dead birds, get your human flu vaccine, and only consume pasteurized dairy products. Covering your health, Mandy Rock, Fox 13 News.